Hey, what's up, Guns Out Nation? I'm Michael Singleton.
And I'm John Keys.
And here we are in week 2 of The Fascinating People.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
Yeah, we
are.
The
Fascinating People.
Absolutely.
The Fascinating Firearms People.
Because you know what? There's something unique about every last one of them. You saw last week we had Roger from QVO. Well, this week we have our friend John Bartolo.
John Bartolo. You know, I call him the invisible hand.
You know what? I gotta agree with that. John is a fascinating guy. We had an opportunity to be on his podcast, The John Bartolo Show, which recently, by the way, just had Dana White, the president of UFC, as a recent guest.
Man, that was a great episode.
It was,
that was
a
great,
phenomenal episode. We actually recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about everything with John, from diversity in the Second Amendment community. We talked about what different gun manufacturers need to do to get caught up with technology, utilizing social media and the digital space to further promote and encourage others to become proponents of the Second Amendment.
Absolutely. John Bartolo is a great voice in the 2A community and beyond, and we think you'll love this podcast. Check it out.
Let's go.
Get some.
About what you're saying, right? We know that last year, 2020, African Americans were leading as far as new gun owners. African American women, they're buying, they're training. And so if I'm thinking about this, if I'm an NRA, I'm some gun leaning organization, you have a brand new huge fucking consumer base that you've never touched into.
You don't even
they
know
don't
how to
understand.
tap into it.
Right, you don't know how.
Yeah.
And then you have John and I, two black guys. We like our guns, we're proficient, we enjoy it, but we also
And
like
you're
to have time. And we're organized.
Yeah.
And so you would think, right, these entities would be jumping to say, guys, how can we help expand this? How can we reach more black people? What is it going to take? Finally, brother.
So, I'll give you guys the lay of the land on PlayStation. I've had chasing Kim down. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm talking about everything.
Let's see. Look at this.
That's my next iteration.
We're back with another episode of John Bartolo Show. Head over to www.johnbartoloshow.com. I got some special guests today. I'm excited about this. This is probably going to go a little long. Everybody better buckle up. It's going to be a good episode. I started talking to these guys, I don't know, a couple months back, and got to talking, and I'm excited to dive into some of these topics. They may not be as excited as I am, but I got Guns Out TV here today. I got Michael and John in the studio. What's up, guys?
Hey,
What's going on,
John.
John?
Thanks for having us,
Yeah,
man.
glad to be here.
Listen, let's get into it.
In every episode that we film, we do cool. But for me and John, I think this is important to you as well. But, you know, I always stress this. It's always so important to be educating people.
Mhm.
It's not enough to just make it fun and cool. You have to educate people, John, because when people are better educated, they become better informed, and the way they see things, it ultimately fundamentally changes.
Yeah.
And we recognize that. And we have seen this. I mean, John, remember I sent you, there was this older black lady, maybe in her 60s, if I remember correctly, messaged me on Instagram. And she said, you know, I don't like guns at all. I watched your first episode on YouTube, and now I'm thinking about buying a gun.
Yeah.
That's the kind of that we are doing, man, and we're seeing it all over the place.
We just started to see so many novice shooters out there that we were like, there's so much that can benefit if we normalize firearms culture. And that's what I think it needs to happen. It needs to be normalized. Right now, it's only TV portrays it as bad. Even the good things are portraying it as bad. When you see the action movies, when you see people getting shot, getting their heads blown off, you don't even think anything but kill and death when it comes to firearms, because that's all that's on
always
TV.
the negative.
That was
related to that.
To tell you the truth, John, I'm glad you brought that up, because I've talked about it on the show. That was one of the reasons I started the show. The reason I started this show is because I looked out there and I saw Instagram and I said, this is really a crappy portrayal of what the firearms industry is. I want everybody to drink a Coke.
Yeah.
I mean, the Second Amendment.
It's the dumbest
Second Amendment is not limited for some. It's guaranteed for all.
But people don't think that way.
And I think that's a mindset that I think is why, John, so many black people are so skeptical about the firearm industry as a whole.
Absolutely.
Because they feel that there's no place for people who look like us in this industry. They feel like we're not wanted in this industry. And a part of what I hope from Guns Out is that we change that. We need to make it known that black people have guns. We enjoy them, and there's a huge history within this country of African American gun ownership that people don't even know about. We support the Second Amendment. We recognize that there is a huge number of people, particularly in our community, who are new members to this. They're new to it altogether. And we want to help bring them along the ride and the journey. And we hope in the process of doing this, we revolutionize the gun community.
I'm a believer. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the listeners, and I appreciate these guys. Can't thank Michael and John enough for stopping in. Go check out Guns on TV. I'll put the links down below. Go check them out. Anything you guys can do, leave them a review. Go help them out. Appreciate it.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. We're out.
Boy, time flies when you're having fun, huh?
It is. I didn't know that was 2 hours.
Man, if we got stories that would have you in stitches. So, me and this guy went through. Michael knows I have to do things that just really will help the longevity.
But I like training with everybody. So how
Hey guys, so if you liked this video, like it, share it, comment, and also make sure you hit that notifications bell to be made aware of new and upcoming episodes.
All that stuff he just said, plus go over to gunsoutTV.com, check out the Guns Out store, and also we have a donate button. So if you want to help us out making new content all across the country, share a little love.
A little bit.
A little bit.
And make sure you follow us, guys, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay tuned to what we're doing, because there's a lot of exciting things that are coming your way, and we want to keep you guys up to date.
Also, sign up for our newsletter on our website. We give away stuff sometimes.
We do?
Well, you paying for it.
That's the way it is, guys.
Let's go.
And get some.